injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Thank you all for joining me for this live stream. It's a very important live stream. Fellow YouTuber and a fellow patriot, more importantly, in New Jersey, is being maliciously prosecuted despite video evidence of his innocence. It is absolutely insane. Please take a moment to hit the like button and share this video anywhere you can on social media so it can be seen by as many people as possible. If you're not subscribed, I highly suggest that you subscribe because we are almost at, I can't believe it, we are less than 2,000 subscribers away from 1 million subscribers. I owe it all to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. It means the absolute world to me. So now let's get right into the video. So I want to show you guys this. I want you to meet Matthew. Matthew runs the YouTube channel 2 Feet Outdoors. Now, Matthew does a bunch of outdoor nature content, adventure content. As you can see here, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description right below that like button. But as you can see here, he does a bunch of kayaking, different sort of adventure content. Now, let's get right into it. Less than a year ago, Matthew went exploring on this abandoned, dilapidated boat, yacht, really, in New Jersey. So let's take a look at that.
I made it up. We're on the boat. Why do you think it's here? How did it get here? Whose boat is it?
So as you can see, this yacht, over 100-foot yacht, is in the middle of public river. And as you can see, it's actually a pretty cool video. I watched the entire thing. I suggest that you do. It's very interesting. I've never seen a yacht like that just hanging out in the public water, abandoned. But it became a big problem. You know, he explored it. He did some adventure with it. And later on, months later, he was charged, sent a summons for criminal trespassing out of the Sayreville Municipal Court. Excuse me. Sayreville Municipal Court. So when he received that summons, this is what happened next.
I am back on the South River.
He went back to the South River in
Sayreville, New Jersey, because just this past week, I received a letter in the mail saying that I was being summoned to court for a trespassing complaint on the 110-foot yacht that's stuck in a creek here in Sayreville, New Jersey. The complainant, who is supposed to be the owner of the property, they indicated that I passed a no trespassing sign. This sign, you can see it right here in front of me, was not there. If that sign was here previously, I would not have stepped foot on this dock.
Now you can clearly see here, ladies and gentlemen, the sign. So the complainant, we'll get to who she is in a moment, who owns this property, allegedly. But as you could see, she wrote up a complaint, a criminal complaint. The police officers didn't do it. The local prosecutors didn't do it. She went directly to a magistrate, filed this criminal complaint. The magistrate found probable cause. You'll find that in a second. And she said that he crossed over a no trespassing sign. So what I see this guy doing is very innocent. He's just exploring the wilderness. 2 Feet Outdoors is a perfect name for his YouTube channel. He is just exploring. As you can see, this sign right here, the red sign to our right, is clearly visible. But in the screenshot of when he went to go visit this boat, this dilapidated, you know, abandoned boat, and we'll get into the legality or illegality of that in a minute. You could see it's not there. And then you see it was later posted. So they said that he crossed over that sign. I think they're lying.
And from here,
and now he goes to the public waterway and he is approaching the yacht. And so you can see there aren't any no trespassing signs there as well. I highly encourage you to watch the full video. It's very interesting.
this is a public waterway. So I'm not on their property in any way, shape, or form. That there are no signs whatsoever indicating no trespassing. So I'm gonna fight it. I'm not gonna remove my video. I'm not gonna take my video down. I will fight this tooth and nail.
As you should. You did nothing wrong. So now things got a little bit escalated.
Things have actually escalated quite a bit. This case is now set for trial on December 18th at 10 a.m. The complainant...
I will be there in the Sayreville Municipal Court on December 18th to support Matthew, because what's happening to him, it's the oligarchy, the elites, and they're just trying to railroad him through the system with malicious prosecution. The process is the punishment. It should never have gone this far. And to the complainant on this case, I really don't see there was no damage or anything. So again, I shame on the prosecutor's office. I will be calling them and emailing them. Their contact information is in the description, because this can't happen to anywhere.
It's Kirsten Court-Bowie. Things have actually escalated quite a bit. This case is now set for trial on December 18th at 10 a.m. The complainant is Kirsten Court-Bowie, and she essentially inherited this 110-foot yacht as well as the Viking Marine Terminal. The 110-foot yacht that's stuck in a creek is a dilapidated boat that's been there for decades.
Look at that. Look at this yacht, this 110-foot yacht just abandoned. It was very interesting video.
The one thing I wanted to mention about the complainant, Kirsten Court-Bowie, is that she is a prominent attorney in Sayreville and Middlesex County. I've had a lot of people in the comments of my videos say that Sayreville is a corrupt city. How is it possible?
I will just say that I have reached out to some people that I know in Sayreville and in the New Jersey area, and I have also heard that Sayreville is a very corrupt, pay-to-play sort of city. So, you know, he's hearing what I'm hearing.
That a prominent attorney...
Let me know what you guys know. If you're from New Jersey, if you know about Sayreville, let me know in the comment section.
...has a derelict yacht sitting abandoned in a creek adjoining their property. That derelict yacht has been sitting there for decades, and...
Isn't that crazy? Let's take a look at that again. Hold on. That thing is insane. Look at this view.
Adjoining their property.
Look at the view. Look at this yacht. Completely
that derelict yacht has been sitting there for decades, and it's essentially polluting the waterway. The hull is compromised. You can see the whole front end. There's a hole in it. The entire boat is flooded on the inside, and there's no doubt in my mind that it's polluting the South River. The complainant is with the law firm of Greenbaum, Rowe, Smith, and Davis.
I'll get to why I think the individual you're looking at on your screen right now, Kirsten Court-Bowie, an attorney, would bring such, again, this attorney brought these charges on her own, to my knowledge. She filed a criminal complaint directly with the magistrate in Sayreville and pushed this charges. And again, I would encourage you to watch his series on this. She does not want to mediate at all. She doesn't want, there is no negotiation, no talking, nothing. I don't know what there is to mediate. You know, I don't get it. He explored an abandoned boat on public property, and there weren't any no trespassing signs. So again, the elements just aren't there for the crimes. But as we've seen with all of the crimes I've been charged with in the last 4 years, that does not seem to matter to law enforcement, or apparently to Kirsten Court-Bowie, the attorney here. My personal view, and I'll get into that in a second, but
I just don't know why she wants to fight such a big battle regarding this situation. Everywhere I go, I respect the places and leave them typically better than I found them.
Yeah, so I see the comments, how is it allowed to block the waterway? I mean, I believe it's polluting the waterway. I mean, it would seem obvious to me. So what I did was, you know, investigative journalist that I am, I drove to Sayreville. I drove to New Jersey, and I wanted to see, I didn't go on a kayak and check it out for myself. We have the videos there. But what I did is before I ran with the story and before I highlighted the story on my channel, I wanted and exposed this. I wanted to try and get comment from either the prosecutor's office, They haven't gotten back to me, the prosecutor's office, the municipal prosecutor in Sayreville, as well as Kirsten. So I wanted to reach out to Kirsten Court-Bowie, and I wanted to see if she had any, what was her version of events, because the video clearly shows, and I'll show it to you again.
I am back.
Just so we could see it together here.
On the South River?
There weren't any no trespassing signs. So let's check it out here. So that's the no trespassing sign that's there now, right there, as you can see. And there is no sign when he was there. So is she really operating good faith? I don't think so. So this Kirsten Court-Bowie, this attorney here, I went to New Jersey to try and get some comment from her. I tried to email her. She never emailed me back. So I went to her office.
Row, Smith, and Davis.
This is her office right here. Greenbaum, Rowe, Smith, and Davis.
Greenbaum, Rowe, Smith, and Davis.
Is Kirsten in today? No, she's not in today.
She's not in today. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And unfortunately, she was not in the office when I went to try and get some comment from her on this situation. You know, I mean, I'll continue to try and send her emails and reach out for some sort of contact on why she would do. What is the big deal? He explored an abandoned ship. I think the bigger deal is, and this is where I want to get to my theory of what's happening here, is that Kirsten, saw the YouTube video that Matthew from 2 Feet Outdoors put out, and she did not like that very much. Let's put this on screen here. Hold on. Right here. So this is my theory, my theory of what's going on here. Kirsten Court-Bowie, as you see on her right there on the screen, I think she saw his video and on YouTube, and she's like, "Oh man, this is my yacht. I inherited the yacht." Apparently, that's what I'm being told, that she inherited the property and the yacht, and it was obviously there for decades, right? Just being abandoned. So I wanted to look into, as an attorney, why would she waste her time on a frivolous complaint like this, in my opinion? Because from what I've seen in the video, there wasn't any no trespassing signs. I don't know. Is there any other part of the video where there is? I watched the whole thing. I didn't see any clearly marked no trespassing signs. And you guys know I'm good at spotting no trespassing signs for sure. But I didn't see any. And then when he went back there a different day after she put the complaint against him, there was magically a sign there. It seems to happen all the time. So I think that she saw the video on YouTube on the 2 Feet Outdoors, and she was like, "Oh man, I'm going to get in trouble because look at this. Check this out. Abandoned, dilapidated yacht in New Jersey, public waterway. State law NJSA 127C9. It's illegal to abandon a vessel on public land or waters. Applies as the boat is left, grounded, or submerged for 30 plus days." That looks like it's been there for a decade, maybe more. Penalty up to $1,000 per violation, and each day counts separately. Owner must pay all removal, towing, and disposal costs. Failure to pay can add another $1,000 civil penalty. And then there's also the environmental violations. As you can see here, if the vessel leaks fuel, oil, or waste, which it looks like that way to me, go watch his original video where he explores the entire yacht. Very interesting video. I've never seen his content before. I know he's a supporter of mine. I know that he's a true patriot out here, and he exercises his First Amendment rights to film in public. So I have no problems. But I have a problem with malicious prosecution. If the vessel leaks fuel, oil, or waste, you could face penalties under New Jersey Water Pollution Control Act. I know New Jersey has a lot of pollution, so up to $50,000 per day for discharges. Federal Clean Water Act, unauthorized discharges can trigger EPA enforcement. I have contacted the EPA regarding this, and that's why I wanted to speak to Kirsten here on your left, is that I wanted to ask her, like, has the EPA contacted you? Because the EPA enforcement with fines up to $25,000 a day, a civil fine, and potential criminal liability for knowing violations, federal navigation obstruction laws. There's a whole bunch of fines and criminal actions that can be brought against this prominent attorney. She's just not she's not a no-name attorney. She's part of the elite in Sayreville. She inherited all of this company, the boat, the yacht. I would assume she comes from money. She's an attorney. Attorneys make good money. She's a corporate attorney, it says here, growing up working in a family-owned commercial business helped me develop skills that I call upon every day as a litigator. My background enables me to better understand how a dispute can affect my client's business or their personal life, the perspective gained from working in a business environment. So she worked with her family's business. She inherited all this land. She saw the video of somebody showing off this abandoned, polluting in the New Jersey water system yacht that she owns or inherited, from what I'm being told. And she wanted to take vengeance against Matthew from 2 Feet Outdoors. She wanted to take vengeance. So again, at the end of the day, I don't know if that's the case. But that's what I'm thinking is going on here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me see what we have going on here. Another invisible no trespassing sign. That's true. Another one. So what I want to know is, what is more important? And I wanted to highlight this because in the beginning of this video, I played the clip of Dr. Martin Luther King, where he says, an injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I truly believe that. So he's a supporter of mine. He's a fellow patriot. I became aware of his story. He has his whole story documented on YouTube, and I wanted to highlight it. I went to the attorney's office. I went to the municipal building. I'm trying to get answers from what's going on here, but I will not sit idly by and watch an innocent man, because there wasn't any no trespassing signs, an innocent man, and not speak up, because local media and corporate media should be highlighting the story, asking the questions, but they won't. They won't, because they protect the powerful. I always tell you guys, it's not about left or right. It's about up and down. It is about the elite versus we the people. We the people need to come together, and this is what I'm trying to do in this video. So please like this video, share this video anywhere you can, so it can be seen by as many people as possible. In other news, cops continue to investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing. Thank you, Sevenfold. Appreciate you, man. Let's all report her to the EPA. I already reported her, Kirsten Court-Bowie. Interesting name. I've already reported her to the EPA. Sounds like from the information that I have here that she should be fined up to $50,000 a day. And I think this is what she's trying to, I don't know. Why would she want to? I guess she didn't think it was going to bring this much attention. A lot of times people think emotionally and they don't really think about their decisions. And, normally I would think attorneys think critically. I know a lot of attorneys. Some of my best friends are attorneys, and they're pretty critical thinking people. So for Kirsten here, who comes from money, who, inherited all of this wealth, who's earned a living for herself as well, for her to sign this complaint and bring it to a magistrate judge for a criminal trespassing charge, and then not even to talk about it. She didn't even want to talk about it. There was no mediation. There was no nothing. I wouldn't take a plea deal if I was him, but I mean, I was told from his videos that they didn't even offer a plea deal. Not even a plea deal, just go to trial December 15th. I mean, I don't understand, why is this going on? It's an injustice. It needs to stop. Again, I will show you again. It is very, very clear that there was no trespassing sign on the day he went, as you could see. And then when he went back after he was charged, automatically there's a no trespassing sign. Prosecutors will be violated. He says it in the video that he would have never, ever went onto that property if there was any sort of signage there. And I believe him. I've watched a couple of his videos, seems very respectful. He's out there exploring and putting out good content. And I thought it was interesting to see that abandoned yacht too. It's like how did it get there? Who owned it? That's a good question to ask. But let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section really quick. So what do you think happened? I think that's my theory. Again, theories. We're talking about attorneys here. My intention is just to report on what I've been made aware of through sources, information and belief. I'll use the attorney thing, Kirsten. This is all reported on information and belief, based on my own eyes, seeing a no trespassing sign after you said that there was a no trespassing sign that he crossed. Could it have been a different no trespassing sign? I guess so, but I didn't see any in the video that he posted. So, and then why would you put up a no trespassing sign after the fact if there was already one there? Just so many questions, and I wish you would have answered my email, Kirsten. I wish that this doesn't happen. That this is not justice in any way. And I will be at Matthew's court date. I will, December 15th at the Sayreville Municipal Court. I'll be there to support him. I'm going to be putting in a request to record, and we will see what transparency does for this situation. Shame on the municipal prosecutor there. They should dismiss this charge immediately, decline to prosecute in the interest of justice. Like, there is something wrong with these, elite groups and these corrupt towns that they just want to, I don't know, they just want to retaliate against people, I guess. My opinion. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. I thought this was really important to highlight because we need to make sure that we, the people, are safe from malicious prosecution. And I will highlight any case. If you have a case of malicious prosecution, if you have any information to tell me, I've been reached out to by whistleblowers and law enforcement agencies, the work. So if you have anything you want to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below, or better yet, send me an email at longislandaudit@gmail.com. I get so many emails, so if I don't answer you right away, just please bear with me. But as always, guys, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.